We've got a new card show here in Nashville, and I both need some inventory for my Whatnot streams as well as some cards to give away to you guys. So let's go check that out. So here's a look at the show floor. This was in a new space. I had never been there before, but very, very impressed. Really open, wide aisles, great lighting. I hope they do more here. Now, typical show, I'm always looking for value box stuff, showcase things, things like that. This, though, was unexpectedly in the most insane thing that I saw. Paul Skeen's Sapphire Auto, red out of 5. He said that he'd been offered $25,000 and he has turned that down. Now, I didn't get as much footage of the show today as I wanted. I had to be in and out pretty quickly, but overall, really, really fun. I think it's now time to head home and show you guys all of our pickups for the weekend. All right, so we are back from the card show now, and I've got a ton of cards to show you guys. We spent $1,690 at the show, and you might be asking yourself, well, why do you have this huge need for all of this new inventory as well as all these cards to give away? And there are two big reasons. I have a huge stream coming up this week on Thursday for opening day. That is March 27th at 6 o'clock over on Whatnot. If you're not already on Whatnot, scan this link right there. You can scan the QR code or click the link down in the description. That will get you $15 off to spend during our live stream there. We are going to have a ton of cards. You're going to see a ton of the cards that we're showing here today, as well as all the cards that I'm going to highlight as giveaways are going to be a part of this stream. We're both celebrating opening day as well as hitting 15,000 followers on Whatnot. I can't believe that we did that in just over a year. Really, really excited to see where it goes. I love doing live sales on Whatnot. It's so fun to talk baseball, and now that baseball's back, we actually are going to have real baseball to talk about and not just speculate. So if you guys want to come check out a stream, would be awesome to have you there. It's a ton of fun. We have a blast every time, and there are always a ton of really cool cards. If you see anything here today that you like, there's a good chance that you're going to be able to grab it during that stream. In addition, a week from Thursday on April 3rd is the start of the Whatnot Card Show, April 3rd through April 6th. I'm going to be live on Thursday, April 3rd at 6 o'clock Central as well. You're going to see a bunch of these cards there as well. So either of those streams, great opportunities to come on in, see some really cool cards, get some awesome giveaways, highlighting the giveaways for Thursday, and then we'll have an update for the Whatnot Card Show with every card we're going to have next week, so be on the lookout for that. But enough of the yapping. Use that code, click it, scan it, you name it, and let's get to the cards. Now, we're going to start off with what everybody wants to see, which is our giveaways. So we've got 24 cards. It should be about a 2-hour stream, and we're going to be giving something away every 5 minutes. It's going to be a mix of follower giveaways and buyer appreciation giveaways, but we got some super cool cards. Francisco Lindor here, numbered out of 25. Spencer Strider on the Stadium Club rookie. So excited to have him back. Chris Sale, his teammate, Cy Young. They could be going at it with each other for the Cy Young this year. Emmett Sheehan on the Topps Chrome Black rookie. Great young pitcher for the Dodgers. Jackson Merrill on the blue foil rookie card there. Little Freddie Freeman on the game used bat relic. Cal Ripken on the Project 2020. Love these cards. Super, super cool looking one. Iron Man. He was a true Iron Man. Fernando Tatis Jr., Topps X Lauren Taylor. One of the coolest collabs that they've ever done. Awesome Christian Yelich here, numbered out of 50 on the gold. Aaron Judge on the pink Pulsar Overdrive. How about a little Mookie, numbered out of 99 out of the Topps or Bowman National Pack, excuse me. Awesome on the mini diamond. And then an awesome single. How about giving away a Ronald Acuna auto, numbered to 9. Awesome Acuna here. Beautiful looking card. Great auto. So excited to have Acuna back and so excited to give this away to one of you guys. Now we've got all those, but how about some slabs as well? Now these ones were ones that I graded over with Arena Club. But we got the Bobby Witt. We got another Bobby Witt. Little Deion Sanders. Is his son going to go in the top 3 of the draft? We'll see. More Acuna on the throwback here. Drew Jones out of 299 here. Little Michael Harris. If you're a Braves fan, you absolutely have to hop into this stream. Dylan Cruz on the throwback. Another Bobby Witt on the Bowman Mojo. This is a prospect card from 2020. Marcelo Mayer, hoping he makes the Red Sox. We'll see whether or not it's him or Christian Campbell. Victor Hurtado, big-time prospect. Love him. Really excited to see what he can do. Walker Jenkins, speaking of big-time prospects. And then Logan Gilbert on the first refractor. He is the opening day starter for the Seattle Mariners. So we got some awesome cards that we're giving away. If you guys want to grab those, as I said, hop on into that Whatnot stream. Click that link down in the description. But now, let's get to all the cards that I bought that you are going to also have the chance to maybe pick up during the stream. So, as I said, I both needed some cards to give away, but I also needed some inventory. Doing 2 huge streams for opening day and for the Whatnot Card Show means that I'm blowing through some serious inventory, so I needed some cards, and luckily we had a great show. Really, really was impressed with the new venue space up in Hendersonville. Had some dealers there that I hadn't really met before. I was saying to the promoter that I think that it's because being 30 minutes further north maybe opens you up to some new people. People from Kentucky, people from different areas in Tennessee. I think it was a great show. Really, really nice venue. Love these Project 2020s. You can get some of them for so cheap. But with my Whatnot streams, I sell 400 to 450 cards a week. So it's really hard to keep up with the inventory. I am always looking for new stuff. So getting to card shows is one of the most important things that I have to do for me and my card business. Love all these variations from the complete sets for all those top rookies. I feel like at like $5 a piece, those were ones that I just like had to grab. Michael Harris, Noah Schultz, awesome pitcher. I don't trust the Chicago White Sox system at all. The one thing I do trust, however, is their ability to develop left-handed pitching. James Wood, a bunch of first moment chromes in the dollar box. Easy. I don't love base cards. I tend to try and not auction off too many base cards, but can't go too wrong there. Trey Morgan on the first refractor. Very nice card there. Love me some King Felix. PCA on the Leaf Auto. I know it's a Leaf Auto, but it's numbered to 10. Why not? I love PCA. I think he's got some great upside. Really, really talented player. But it was great to be able to meet some new people, meet some of you guys. It's always fun seeing you guys at shows. One of the things I say, I have people tell me all the time, Alex, I saw you at a show, but I didn't want to disturb you. If I'm just flipping through a dollar box, come say hi. Me flipping through dollar boxes is so second nature at this point for me that I can easily talk and filter through cards. Now, if I'm looking at football or basketball cards, that's a different situation, but baseball, man, baseball is the forte. Awesome card here, by the way. It's not crazy, crazy rare or anything, but getting Barry Bonds and Ken Griffey Jr. on the same card, not something you see every day. Verlander on the refractor. This is an awesome one in the dollar box. Hader, gold out of 50. Can't pass on stuff like that. And that's why card shows are great. You're not going to find that card online for $1 most likely. It's going to be hard to find deals like that. Again, Bowman bases, but it's paper. I know I don't love paper, but it is Christian Campbell. That still will be worth something. That's going to be a couple of bucks on stream. And I know there are people that really like Christian Campbell. So sometimes you grab the lower end stuff. And honestly, a lot of that stuff is where, from a business perspective, there are better margins. Being able to grab a bunch of dollar cards then opens you up to maybe being able to buy some of the higher end cards, which I've got for you guys at the end here. We grab some awesome stuff. This one probably should have been the higher end stuff. Juan Soto, numbered out of 50 on the Jackie Robinson day there. Just a super cool card. Love Lawrence Butler. Julio. It was a really good show. I got to be honest. I was very, very, very happy because as of late, there's been a lot of Pokemon at the shows, which has just made it a little harder to find as many baseball cards as I need. But luckily, I'm able to supplement with people online that reach out to me. If you guys are ever looking to sell cards, you can always shoot me an email. That's linked here on YouTube or in my link tree if you're looking at that. But can always supplement with buying online, but nothing is better than buying in person at a card show. A card show is the best part of the hobby, maybe outside of my Whatnot streams, but it's just so fun. It's really, really great to be able to connect with so many people, see so many other collectors. There's a little bit of something for everybody too at a card show, which is awesome. Super cool error card here with the Jose Ramirez with the Guardians logo upside down. Definitely not intentional, but definitely a really cool card. So I'm very curious, and you guys haven't seen the higher end, nicer stuff yet, but curious from you guys at the end of the video here. I'd love to know in the comments at $1,690. How do you think that we did in terms of everything that we picked up? And I know ultimately we're not going to be able to make money off everything because we're giving away a fair amount. But that's part of the fun. That's a part of the fun of spreading the joy and love of the hobby. Love this Brandon Woodruff. He's back this year. He's an ace. I'm hoping he can get back to it. Mookie Betts, game used? Easy. Dylan Cruz at a $199. This one is super cool. Lance Berkman and Richard Hidalgo. Now, Hidalgo is not a huge player. Berkman obviously is. But game used ball with the Major League Baseball logo right there. Like, that's sick. And that one's not numbered, so that you just happen to get that part of the logo. Awesome. But this one's probably not going to be over on Whatnot. This one's probably going to the PC. Alex Rodriguez, numbered out of 190. Grabbed a bunch of Shohei stuff. Adley on the gold. Mookie on the gold sapphire. A little more Mookie there. How about Roger Maris on the game-used jersey with the pinstripe relic? That is just so cool out of the Flair Great set. Ohtani on the chrome, Ohtani on the freshman flash, Ohtani on the throwback, little Gunner on the Mercury. This one is sweet. Shohei on the team color border. I think it's funny they call it a team color border because it's more like the team logo border, but regardless, awesome card nonetheless. Acuna, numbered out of 375. Another team color border. PCA, not numbered, but these are very, very short printed. This Acuna, though, is numbered out of 75 on the blue pristine. Panini calls it a Pulsar. Topps calls it a pristine refractor. Whatever. It's cool. Ichiro on the rookie card out of Topps. Manny Machado on the Celebracion. Love these cards. Super, super cool. Little Corbin Carroll on the My First Bowman Gold. This one is awesome. Ronald Acuna Jr. on the Topps Complete Set Rookie Relic. Love this card. Player worn. I mean, it's a rookie year, so it's hard to get rookie game use stuff, but awesome one. That is a thicker card, so getting a 9 is not too bad of a grade there. And then last but certainly not least on the higher end stuff was the Jackson Merrill on the Green Space Dust. As I said, guys, one, curious on how you think that we did. I think we grabbed some super cool cards, but how do you think that we did in terms of how much we actually spent? And two, of course, if you guys are wanting to come through, wanting to come check out the stream, come on, check us out. Use that link, scan that QR code. It's a ton of fun. Even if you're not going to buy anything, I say come on, hang out. We can talk cards. If you've got any questions that you ever want to ask me, it's the best opportunity to do so. I love going live, and I'm super excited for the opening day stream. Going to be able to ask. Going to be so cool to give out all these cards too. So I appreciate you guys checking out the video. Hope to see you on Thursday stream. And of course, we will catch you in the next one.